Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about the two missing toddlers from Cal City, California. They are 3 and 4-year-old Orrin and Orson West, who mysteriously vanished on December 21st from their backyard. I feel like the adoptive parents are very suspicious in this case. This interview provided is from AV News Crew, and I will link it down below. So let's get started, guys. So one of the first things I noticed is when the adoptive mom, whose name is Jacqueline West, randomly burst out saying, "From our yard." That was very odd to me. This was even before the dad, Trezell West, begins to start telling the story, almost like it's a speech cue.
So, tell us what happened the night the kids went missing.
Oh, okay.
From our yard.
So an interesting thing about this infamous interview is that both of these people seem to show no kind of emotion throughout the whole thing. They both seem so defensive. Just take a look at Trezell. He kind of reminds me of Chris Watts with his arms crossed the whole time. And as for Jacqueline, she's moving back and forth looking around. She seems to be on another planet.
I came back out. I didn't see him there. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, "Did you see the boys?" She said, "No, they should be outside playing with chalk." I said, "Well, I didn't see them, so I came back out."
So now let's hear how he describes how the toddlers went missing and how he describes his timeline to search for the boys.
Searched the house, me and my wife. Once that hadn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, and I got in the van and I hit a bunch of corners. I went down this street. I turned my light on. I searched. I called their names. Talked to a gentleman on the street on the other side over there. He didn't see them. So then I came home and I told my wife, "We need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going." So I called the cops. Cops came. First thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they can get a hold of us. And they had us just sitting there, and we wanted to keep searching. But everybody came out in droves, and I wanted to thank you guys that night, but we couldn't go outside.
The cops told us the best are out here.
The best are out here searching, and we appreciate it. And nobody ever could tell, we could never talk to anybody, and that was the issue.
We just want to thank everybody.
We really want to thank you guys.
Please, if anybody has seen them, please call, let somebody know.
Call the cops. Call California, the city police department. Call them and let them know what you've seen, if you see anything. Our boys, they are going to be rambunctious, okay? They are going to be here. And they are going to be here in this area. And I really would like to go in the houses, but it's not because I want to invade people's privacy. I just want to know if make sure. That's it. Because go ahead, I'm sorry. If you got any questions.
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to say, this is the first time we're hearing from you guys, and I can't imagine what you guys are going through. I can't even fathom it. For you guys, for people who are thinking that there's some kind of foul play involved, we just spoke to the biological mother. She says she had a conversation with you guys, and that she thinks there's some kind of foul play involved. That she thinks you guys did something.
And that's understandable.
What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, then guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find our babies. That's it. And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her that I am completely sorry because we were entrusted with her children, and they came to us, and they became our children. And we named them, and they are our children, and so we want them back. So please, if y'all could get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody. But they took all of our tech, so they wanted to I guess, just rule us out, which makes sense. That's part of the investigation. So that's pretty much it.
Have you guys, you talked to the police all last night?
Yes.
So you guys willfully gave them your
Everything.
technology,
Yes.
the car.
Yes.
How did they get a search warrant? Did you guys?
I don't
idea.
see why they got one, but they got one. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
let them
didn't
take
need one,
anything. We would have let them take everything. We let them come in and search with us. We asked them to come do that.
What did they take?
Just tech. And that's it. Like our phones.
From the house though, did they?
Should have been under the first day. Now right now it's
I guess, should I answer that?
Answer it to us, yeah.
Okay. So okay, and I guess I don't even know.
I see. Yeah, we seriously felt like we needed to be out here. We did. Again, we were told the best are out here looking already. Just to stay put, they have more questions. There was literally a cop with us the whole time in there.
He had sitting down. We would ask him to go help. They had us sit down.
nope.
He said, "No, we got the best out there.
So
We
it's
need you
not-
guys here in case we have more
I don't
questions."
want you guys thinking we
don't.
didn't try. We actually looked
tried.
before we called
We looked.
police.
Yes.
And I imagine the mind-boggling part is the search for information. What happened? Where are they?
Yes.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And we're yeah.
Notice how they're not sure what time the boys went missing. At this point, they're just guessing.
Just so we are able to present the information correctly, at what time did you guys notice your kids went missing, and at what time were they reported missing to the police?
It's about I believe I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said. 5-ish. About I believe I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said. 5-ish. That's about it. That's when everything played out.
And then when did you guys call the police to report them missing?
I don't.
After we searched
Yeah.
a little bit around here, it was dark, so we definitely we got worried.
Would you say it was?
So we're going to wrap things up, but I have other videos coming soon on how it shows him lying about his search efforts, what some of his current or past neighbors describe this family, and also their money problems and more. So I catch you guys in the next one, and let's find these boys.